because previously Lord Sugar criticised you for keeping a low profile, as he put it. So tonight you put your head on the chopping block, and it didn't end well.
I led the tour at Hever Castle, which was a lot of information to take on board. There is a photo of Henry VIII over there, and there's also one of Anne Boleyn, which is just here.
Jemma, this was a very, very poor tour.
If you can find that, have a look at that. That's
One of the customers asked you what went wrong with Henry and Anne Boleyn, and you didn't really know the answer.
It seems to me that sort of Henry wanted to move on, and therefore we caused a bit of controversy about Anne.
Jemma, you didn't contribute in any of the business aspect.
You don't do much.
The contribution every week's been disappointing.
I don't know what you've been doing here for 5 weeks, to be honest.
I know. I mean, you're clearly a very warm person, a very sympathetic person. Can I ask you just some small technical questions? Though, the photo of Henry VIII, was that... What, is it a selfie, or was it the one that he posed?
I think I just thought, you know, I don't know anything about history, and James James and Sanjay, you know, they quickly stepped aside when it came to doing the tour, so I was like, no, I'll have a go at that. You know, that's what we're here for, to try different things. I just thought I'd just point out the things that people needed to know. There's the picture of Henry VIII, you know, that's what you need to do, that's what you're here for. I didn't waffle on about anything else.
Here, somewhere in the room, there is a really ancient and venerable piece of furniture. Did you enjoy the tour?
No. I mean, part of it is the experience. You know, these people have paid good money, and you're there reading out of a book. It was pretty.
Yeah.
It was a shambles, to be fair.
Yeah, the book wasn't impressive. Where you went, no, it doesn't say anything about it in the book. If it's not in the book, ain't happening.
I think there should be more gossip in history. I think Henry VIII they kind of just grew apart.
No, it was hot. It was terrible to watch, wasn't it? I mean, you know, she was all yum, and he was all...
You busked history. That's quite impressive, isn't it? Rather than actually learning anything, just waffle on, just make it up.
Yeah, do you know what? That's what I've been taught, you know. If you don't know the answer, you just blag it, don't you? You know?
Who taught you that? History teacher you had. Don't tell us the name of this school, because there's a history teacher somewhere drinking a glass of wine at the end of it, watching us go... I never taught them just to make it up.
Maybe not with history, but...
You work as a consultant. I know one of the things you do now, you're a consultant to travel companies.
Yes, I specialise in the British holiday park industry. And one thing that I found unique, I mean, planning was obviously key to this. You know, you've got James, who had loads of time singing. At least while he was singing, you could have been studying. There was a very, very clear point of difference between you and Lauren. And I think that stood out vast. And she obviously took the time. You know, maybe you should have been reading more about the facts than ironing T-shirts with people on.
Yeah, but who wants to be the SWAT?
You're a tour guide. Literally, the minimum you should have is, what's that over the bed? Oh, God only knows. Yeah. I wasn't here last time I did a tour. I think they've just introduced that. Yeah. So.
I'd love to go on like a proper blag tour. And it's like, yeah, I've heard all this cool stuff about Henry VIII, and it's complete rubbish, but I enjoyed it.
Was anyone asking for money back, by the way?
No, they didn't, surprisingly. They didn't. They were a lovely bunch of people, absolutely lovely. I think they had the patience of saints on that tour, to be honest.
Did many people tip after the tour? I know they tipped at the end, but
I think James's hat was empty.
Yeah.
I can actually tell you, James put out the pat to all walking past. From 25 people on the tour, was 25 you had on the tour? Yeah. £2.81. Total amount of tips received at the end. That literally is shrapnel from one person going, on behalf of the entire group, take that and never come near us again.
A couple of buttons and a condom as well.